Welcome to the birthplace of Pepsi. This is where it all began, right here in New Bern, North Carolina in 1898. It's hollow ground, and when you walk in the store, and you about feel the spirit of Caleb Bradham talking to you. And you go down the middle in Pollock Street at that little intersection, and there is the birthplace of Pepsi. When you know it's served in over 200 countries in the world, we're most proud of that. My granddaddy, M.O. Menzies, bought the franchise rights in 1935. I think of my daddy, Ahoy A. Menzies Sr., who would be so proud, and most recently the loss of Tom Menzies, who helped me with the vision of creating Menzies Bottling Group. It's a family-owned operation. We have a large base of shareholders. It can be tough to deal with sometimes in a family business. We're in the fourth generation.
Dad was adamant about us starting from the bottom.
You got to work hard and you got to earn your keep.
My dad always told me, you guys have to work harder than everybody else here.
There are no free lunches and there's no entitlements.
We have a great competitor, Coke Consolidated. It's like wrestling with a 900-pound gorilla every day.
They're a fierce competitor.
It's a little tough for our competition in this market because this is the birthplace of Pepsi and this is Dew Country.
We have a 75 share in CSDs, and we're not going to give that up.
It's hard to get on top, but it's even harder to stay on top.
Health and wellness is important.
Lifestyles are changing, people's ways are changing. We rely heavily on the parent company to continue to pass down innovation.
The Menzies are a phenomenal bottler on alignment. They recognize that in order to grow, they have to be strong within the innovation.
I personally am not a naysayer on any new product, and one of the reasons I'm not is because I participated in a test market for Diet Mountain Dew. It took off like a rocket and became a national brand. It's now our fourth largest seller. No one knows when the next success is going to be.
Over the years, Pepsi's portfolio has grown a lot. We sell a lot of their product, more and more each year.
Skylight Inn opened the summer of 1947, and ever since then, we have been a whole hog, bare bones barbecue joint. Skylight Inn and Menzies have been doing business together for 70 years. That means since day one. The service that the Menzies family provides is like a 10.6 on a 1 to 10 scale. Coke, please get out of our building because you're not going to be able to make the sale. Appreciate it. But the relationship's worth more than 3 cents cheaper on your bag in the box. Landon texted me, somebody just said they saw a Coke truck at Sam Jones Barbecue, and I said, he must be hungry is all I can tell you.
The Boys and Girls Club of Coastal Plains goes back to my Uncle Jack.
This particular Boys and Girls Club is named after Jack Menzies because of his generosity and commitment to our kids and our community.
His son, John Menzies, along with my son, Miles, who now serves on the board of directors, has been involved for many, many years.
And there's a long history of Menzies who have been a part of making this happen.
They're sweet kids, and they've done an excellent job over there at the Boys and Girls Club. It really does make a difference in their lives.
So Hurricane Matthew struck last year and caused major devastation.
This storm dropped massive amounts of rain.
In my 37 years on this earth, I have never seen the amount of water in this part of eastern North Carolina before. It was absolutely incredible.
The new sports shop location was on that 70 East Road.
We got to the 16th hour, the fire department came in and said a mandatory evacuation, and then that night the floodwaters came. It was an absolute disaster.
Mother Nature can be a bitch, but you will not let Mother Nature win. The next morning after the storm, Miles and Landon, they were here themselves with Jeff, loading the trucks themselves. And that's the sort of thing that gains respect.
Menzies Bottling Company came in after the flood. They packed up all the beverages, threw away everything that was in the cooler. They sanitized the cooler for us and then brought new product into the store so that we were selling fresh, great Pepsi products.
The way it looked, I never thought they could do it in 6 months. They put that building back in 1 week.
We provided them drinks, a concession trailer for all their workers who were working in there.
We see it that Pepsi fueled our recovery. We would not have hit the 7-day goal of opening the store after the water receded had it not been for Menzies Bottling Company.
That's what great partners are. Yes, sir. And you are.
They run their business like they live their life, which is honest. They're good people.
Anytime you have a chance to help someone in need, it makes you feel good.
We do it because we care about our communities and we want to see them prosper and grow.
The Minges family is generous. They don't need to be. It comes from a very pure place of giving. It is not about marketing for them. They truly want to help.
It's the right thing to do. You want to help your communities. They've helped you be successful, so we try to give back.